Jen, I'm welcome to Eat Sleep Sixers. You are now rocking with the best Philadelphia sports cast. There it is. We have our sister, Jenny from the block.
Jenny.
We have our brother, B Jizzle, with his fresh Sixer hoodie on.
You know, repping the gang.
And we have the Philadelphia 76ers tonight without great playing point guard James Harden for a month. He has a a sprain, I believe it is, guys, and his
Some kind of
foot.
foot. Yeah.
Yeah, foot sprain
Yeah,
that's going
man.
to sit him out for a month. The thing about me though, he suffered from it last game, came out of the game, came right back in when it counted, showed a lot of heart to come back in, and he didn't look too bad. But I guess after getting off and the adrenaline wearing off, started swelling up. So what do you guys what's your take on playing without James Harden? What do you think Doc's position is going to be?
Well, I saw this bit of news. I don't know if everybody else had a chance to look at it, but there was a report that came out that Doc said his foot injury, James's foot injury, isn't as bad as the 76ers initially feared. So there's no update on the return timeline. So hopefully, it won't be a month, but we'll
Yeah,
see.
that month scared the hell out. When I heard a month, I'm like, no way.
It sounds hefty.
Not a month.
Not a whole month.
Right.
That's a lot of games. That's a lot of games. So
So it looks like also House is out with the non-COVID illness. And last I checked, Embiid and Matisse were still questionable. So we'll see. We're coming up
Yeah, I'm
against a
waiting.
fully
I'm,
healthy New York Knicks team in Madison Square
yeah,
Garden. So
yeah. I'm on Twitter. I'm on Twitter hitting refresh crazy right now, waiting for the starting lineup to pop up to see if Embiid or Matisse is playing. Both of them are listed as questionable game time decisions. So we'll see. We'll see, man. I hated to hear that news about James Harden. I mean, with Embiid being in and out of the lineup, working with his popo foot right now. Shout out my boy Jose. Um, I knew we needed James to be out there. And when I saw that news come across my phone, oh my goodness, I was sick. Oh, I couldn't believe it. But I'm gonna go by every sports team's rule and next man up, man. These
next
guys
man
get
up.
paid. These guys get paid millions of dollars to play basketball. You got to be ready. You got to be
I'm
ready to
I'm
step up.
real interested to see what the starting lineup's going to be tonight,
I'm
especially if
refreshed.
we have
I'm waiting.
Embiid and Matisse out too. Ooh, that's going to be interesting.
I'm hoping it's a little different. I'm hoping Doc does not go with PJ at the small five. I'm hoping he shakes it up a little bit. I tell you what, I always
Shakes it
try
up.
to
No
find
pun.
no pun intended.
What
You know,
was that? Was that? Were you asking for Shake? Or is that you
I'm
asking for
ask,
Shake?
I'm asking for Shake Milton tonight. I'm asking for him. I seen something in him last game where he had there was a goaltend that obvious goaltend that they didn't call. A guy knocked it off the
Oh
backboard.
yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, and Shake got pissed off. And the last couple possessions after that, he was attacking. I want to see pissed off Shake Milton. I
Hmm.
think that's what we're missing here off the bench. Shake Milton has been overall a solid bench player here in Philadelphia. A la Lou Williams type of deal. Coming off the bench, he could provide you 12, 13, 14 points a game if need be. I have not seen that Shake since that back injury last year. Shake, where you at, baby?
Damn it!
To
Damn it,
answer your
Andre Drummond.
question, and we don't know yet. We haven't
Uh,
gotten the. He's still
yeah,
questionable.
still
So
questionable. I'm refreshing. I'm refreshing right now. All the whole time we talking, I'm refreshing, waiting for this lineup to pop up. It hasn't popped up yet. The second I see it, I will let y'all know. But right now he's questionable. Matisse is questionable. Uh, so we'll see. We'll
our
see.
ability to win this game is questionable.
So while we're waiting for that,
Well, I mean,
let's
the Knicks is only 3-4. Let's not act like we play facing a
Okay,
powerhouse.
let me just run a couple things that I learned
run it,
today,
Jen.
because you know
Run
me,
it, Jen.
I like to do my research, take my notes.
Run
That's
it.
what I do for a living. So the Nets, not the Nets, the Knicks have one of the best benches out there. They score something like 43 points a game. That's their average. However, I will say they haven't really beaten any good teams yet. Now, I don't know if we're going to consider ourselves a good team. We might just be a fair team at this point, but who knows? They got top
That's
five in speed, so they're fast
yeah,
with
yeah. That's the
the
thing.
slow
The
mos.
core, the core of the Knicks are all younger guys, and all younger guys that all of them can get a bucket. Like everybody on the Knicks can get a bucket. Everybody on the Knicks likes to run. So don't get me wrong, that is a defensive coach we going against, but they got offensive players. So we got to be ready tonight, man. We got to be ready tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just read an article recently. Tyrese Maxey is shooting at a career high clip from the 3-point line, believe it or not, because he shot damn near 43% last year. Career high clip from the 3-point line and a career high clip field goal percentage in general. Feed this man the ball like you did AI. Feed him the ball. Guys shooting at a clip like he's shooting at, and as young as he is, feed him the ball. And that goes for when Joel and Harden comes back. Feed him the ball. If it's not broke, don't fix it. He has great possessions every time he has the ball. Feed him the ball. I want to see. I know we're going to see a lot of that tonight. I'm scared for New York tonight because when these guys aren't playing, he goes into full beast mode. Full beast mode. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna
And
spark
this
it
is the
off.
thing. He went beast mode with Harden out there. Now we
Yeah,
missing both. We could be missing. I don't want to say we are. We could be missing until I get the word that Embiid's not playing. I'm gonna say that Embiid's playing.
yeah.
So he could be by his. I don't want to say by himself because that's disrespectful to the rest of the team. He could
I
be
mean, the way
without
they've been
another.
playing, BG,
He
disrespect them.
could be. He could be without another star. Is what I'll say.
Well, we will have D'Anthony Melton back in the lineup tonight. I'm hoping to see more
Thank
of what we
God.
saw out of him the other night. When was that? Halloween? I don't remember, but he played really well. So I'm
He's
hoping to
Oh,
see more of that guy.
and Daniel House is out. Ooh,
Daniel
thank
House
you,
is
Lord.
out. He
so
didn't have a terrible game last time. I mean,
he didn't. He played pretty well last game compared to his other
Mm.
performances. But since with that news going on, will we see Cork Mines? Will we see Paul
No,
Reed, guy?
no,
We won't see neither
no.
one of them
uh-uh.
tonight. Even with Matisse possibly out, Embiid out,
Carl,
and Harden out, we're
Carl,
not seeing
Carl.
none of them.
We had this conversation pregame last game, and you thought that Korkmaz was going to play, and I told you Korkmaz was going to play, and guess what his ass didn't do? Play.
He didn't play.
Paul
Yeah,
Reed. You thought Paul Reed was going to get big minutes. Guess what Paul Reed got?
2
Four
minutes.
more minutes than he used to getting. Yeah. Doc, I don't know what's up, man. I don't know. I don't know
On a
where he's
night
at with
like
it.
tonight, I'm expecting the benches to be emptied. I'm expecting to see Springer off the bench tonight. I'm expecting to see the bench being emptied tonight, man. Jen hit it on the nose. We're playing against one of the best benches in the NBA for whatever reason. So you got to attack that with bench play as well. So I'm
And
looking
Sim
forward
said
to that.
Cork will play. And
You said Cork. Yeah, and some did say that. Hold up.
he's
Maybe
saying Cork will play. So
weird
you
things
know
have
what?
happened.
And I like it. And you got it. Korkmaz is officially going to be one of the over-unders tonight.
Okay. Okay.
He's
I like you.
officially going to be an over-under tonight.
I like you feeding into the
I
fan
got my
base.
keys around here somewhere, but when
Where
I
are you?
find
Find them, Jen.
them, while I
Find
look
them.
for my keys, why don't y'all tell me your keys for tonight's game?
I got you. Go ahead, Carl.
My key for tonight's game is energy. Energy. This is a younger team that we're playing. You know, whatever their record is, they're going to come with energy out there. We have to match that energy. With key guys missing out of the lineup, we cannot get down early in this game. It won't be a good look. So, energy. How about you guys?
Uh, uh, it depends who's in the lineup, man. I'm still waiting on this damn lineup because it depends
I
who's
don't think
starting.
they're giving it to us.
And they usually give it to us way earlier than this. That's what's crazy. So, I think we have to play defense tonight. I would love for this game to be under 100 points for the Knicks.
Okay.
They're a very high scoring young team that likes to run. So this is a test for our defense. Can we stop one of these younger teams? We're not playing against a Toronto team that's been together for a while with a couple veterans. We're not playing against Milwaukee with a bunch of veterans. Boston, who's young and got veterans. This is a team that's virtually everybody that's in their core is between the ages of 22 and 28. So they're going to be running, man.
Right.
Doc can't go into this game trying to coach a game as if we're the 99 Spurs. We're gonna have to get up and
So-
down with this team. We're gonna have to defend this team. So that's what I'm looking forward to.
Yeah.
Okay,
And
Jen,
so
did
we
you
got,
find your keys?
I found my keys.
Okay.
So there's a few things kind of stacked against us going into the game that I already mentioned. First is in Madison Square Garden. That's a hard place to win in. The Knicks have a really good, productive bench, and they're really fast. They have the most miles. I looked at that's a weird stat, but it's a stat. Miles per game. They have like the highest. So they're running, like BG said. They're out there running.
They're running.
And so I think for us to win this game, we need to, one, limit their second chance opportunities. They are in the top 5 in second chance scoring. So we need to limit that. We need to, which, goes into the rebounding and the whole issue that's been going on the whole time. And then we need to disrupt them, especially in the painted area, because that's where they like to go.
We have an intruder, guys, and since we got an intruder, we're gonna see if he prepared. What's the keys to victory tonight? Don't even think about it. Just talk.
Right on the spot.
Pace.
Okay.
For sure.
He is prepared.
That's gonna be the key. Pace.
So,
Let's see if we don't see no slow ball today.
Right. Right.
I still don't got a lineup, Jose. I'm refreshing.
We do got a point guard.
Melton's taking over for Harden, supposedly from what I was hearing.
Yep.
That would make. I mean, well, that makes sense for it to be a Maxey Melton backcourt. It's just a point of who is going to be the other 3. Well, Tobias is going to be one of them. Who's going to be the other 2?
I gotta say PJ is going to be in it because Doc just seems to love PJ. So I got PJ being in the starting lineup tonight. Who will be small or power forward? I don't know. So
I'm waiting, y'all. I
don't think Doc knows.
Over and over again. That's probably why it ain't out yet. I'm over here looking.
Well,
Maxey, PJ, Melton, and Embiid. Or if Embiid's not in, then it's going to be
no Embiid tonight. Live from Keith Pompey. There will be no Joel Embiid.
All right.
Tonight.
So if I were Doc, I'd be putting Paul Reed in there and playing PJ at his normal position. That's what I would
Jen, what you're doing is saying if you were Doc, you have to say if I was Doc's brain, because Doc's brain is different than if Jen was Doc. Who do you honestly think he's going to start?
I honestly think that he would start. Is Matisse playing? Probably Matisse.
I think we're going to see. I think we're going to see the Dreadman off the bench. I think the Dreadman is going to start.
You think they're going to start Montrez?
Yes, I think he's going to get the start, and I think he's going to be forced to play Paul Reed off the bench. And with the news that Joel is out for the night, you're almost forced to, or bring George Nang, which I don't suggest. Bring George Nang in at the 4th spot to play along with PJ, but that's a recipe for disaster on the rebounds. Julius Randle feasts on the boards, so that's a recipe for disaster on the rebound.
I don't think they can go small ball with the Knicks. Who
knows? We've seen worse with Doc. We've seen him play PJ versus a 7'4" guy. The majority of the game. So
you know what? So I haven't been on post games, as y'all know. I'm across the water, so it's literally like 6 in the morning. We do post games. Remember when I said in pre games, man, damn, Porzingis 7'4". Everybody in the chat, Porzingis ain't like that. You don't got to be like that when you 7'4", getting guarded by somebody that's 6'8". You don't have to be like that. He feasted on us. Starting lineups out. Starting lineups. I got the starting lineup.
Let's get it.
You want me to put it on the screen, or you want me to just announce it?
Put it on the screen.
Put it on the screen.
Put it on the screen.
I'm scrolling a little bit over, and it's not focused. Back up.
Maxey, Dreadman will start. Dreadman will be in the.
We got Trez Harrell.
Stop.
Trez Harrell. Is that how you say it? Harrell.
I don't hate this lineup. I like that lineup.
So is Montrez playing center?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm assuming.
He has to.
Who knows? You don't know what Zach's gonna do.
Didn't we see that lineup in the preseason? I think we saw that lineup in the preseason.
But here's what boggles my mind. I'm sitting here thinking as I see the lineup, BG. This is obviously a smaller team than the last team we played, right? They're a much smaller team.
They're small. No. So they are smaller as far as who their tallest player is, but they're probably bigger. Mitchell Robinson, Julius Randle are bigger combined than what Porzingis and Kuzma was. That's the thing. Okay. Yes, Washington had a taller player, but Mitchell Robinson and with the likes of Julius Randle, I think it's still a bigger team than what Washington is. Washington just had the bigger player overall.
I think we would have had more success on the rebounds with this lineup starting last game opposed to this game is what I'm saying.
I don't know, man, because Montrezl Harrell ain't gave us nothing yet.
Maybe Paul Reed will be our backup 5.
Maybe, and it's a shame we got to say that him being the only big man off the bench tonight.
He's gonna make George Niang the backup center. George Niang gonna be the backup center tonight. Mess around with Doc Rivers, crazy man.
Possibly.
No.
It is that special time of night where
you already know what time it is. Come on, y'all not new to this. Y'all already know. And now,
put it on
for BG's over and under.
BG, before you start, how many do you have tonight? So I have enough spaces in my spreadsheet.
I got 3 again, man. I don't know why I keep landing on 3. Well, we had 4 last game.
Yeah, you did.
But I keep landing on 3. So I had 2 originally, but thanks to Ann Sims, we're going with 3. And I'm going to start with that 3rd. So he thinks because Matisse Thybulle ain't playing tonight, that we're going to see the donut brother himself, Krispy Kreme Korkmaz, on the court. So off the hip, let's go 11 and a half minutes for Furkan Korkmaz.
Under.
I'll take the over.
You crazy.
I'll take the over.
I am definitely going with the under. I don't think he's going to court.
I'm 1,000% taking under. I don't care who's missing. Korkmaz is not playing. He's not playing.
What did he do, though? I would love to know. What did he do?
He stinks.
not in FIBA ball.
He's god awful.
What is saying FIBA ball?
he's
just hit it.
He's God overseas.
It's the NBA.
I hate.
And you had Ant. I'm glad you stood on your.
Where you at? Who said that? You know who said that?
Sales, I'm glad you stood on your word and you taking the over. And you made me pick this over under. You stood on your word, so he going with the over. Montrezl Harrell.
That's my guy.
You're in the starting lineup. Montrezl Harrell, you're probably going to play more minutes than you've played so far this season. Montrezl Harrell, 9.5 rebounds. Will he get double-figure rebounds tonight?
You just said it. I think you answered that yourself by saying he's going to play more minutes than he have all season, so I'm going over.
I'm going under on that.
I'll take the over, man. Take the over. With opportunity, I think he's going to grab boards.
We're a 30 rebound a night team as it stands.
Don't remind me.
He's going to get a third of them.
Don't remind me, Jen. I'm gonna go, barring foul trouble, because I got a weird feeling he's gonna be in foul trouble and might not play as many minutes. Hopefully he doesn't. I'm gonna go over. Jen, you on an island by yourself. I'm gonna go over on that one.
All right.
With him being literally the only big Paul Reed, but the only big we got, he better have at least 10. Come on, please. He gotta have at least 10. So I'm gonna go with the over.
To me, like I said, the only way Paul Reed plays a lot of minutes is if Montrez gets into foul trouble. Somehow he stays clear of that foul trouble.
I hope you guys are right, because I really want the team to right the ship on this rebounding situation.
Yeah. Jay, did you watch the last pregame? And like
did.
I just said, we just hover around 33,
Yep.
36, 37. 30. We cannot get a 40 rebound game to save our lives, yo.
Nope.
This makes me
We're
sick.
nowhere
yo.
near the league average. League average is like 44.
That's
The
what's
average.
crazy. I'm like, how can we not get 40? Like, I'm not even asking for the average. Get 40. We don't have any games this season where we had 40 rebounds. It ticks me off. So, last but not least, do y'all know what today is?
Yes,
No.
November 4th.
Any other guesses?
No.
It's the
Tyrese
kid's
Maxey's
22nd
birthday.
birthday.
Oh, it's
It's
the kid's birthday.
It's the
Tyrese
kid's
22.
birthday.
Yep.
This one should be easy. This one should be clear cut. Tyrese Maxey, 22 and a half points. Does he score more than his age? Does he score less than his age?
Oh, you
This should
gave
be
us a
easy.
gimme.
Sometimes you gotta give.
Yeah, that was a gift, bro.
I just feel like that has to be the number because it's his 22nd birthday. Happy birthday to the kid. 22 years old. He's 1 year into actually being able to buy his own drinks. I'm proud of him. I'm going with the over. He will have more than 22,
Listen.
22 and a half.
Well, I hope if we don't get an all-star Tobias, we in trouble. Because that Tobias needs to show up. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Big fact.
What are you going
Big
with?
fact.
Men,
Big facts.
gentlemen.
Embiid is
I'm
out.
going with the over.
No.
Carl?
Yeah, Embiid is out. I'm going with the over for sure.
Okay. We're all going with the over for that one then. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
I spent
think
a
that's
little
fair.
time updating the over-unders on the shows that I missed. So
Do you have the ones from last show? Because I have them from like. Okay, you got them. Okay.
I went all
I watched
unders.
the shows. So I know you did, and you know what that did to you, so Jose?
What?
That put you way in front. That put you way in front.
Whoa.
Way in front.
You are
what's the
way in
standard?
front.
What's the standings?
Like we're all clogged up in the middle. BG, you got 8, and Carl's got 8. I got 9, and Jose has 13.
Oh hell no! I'm tied with Carl.
Yes, you is.
Hell
I
no.
told you I'm coming. And tonight I will catapult myself up the ladder. Tonight. It's happening.
What you gonna do?
It's
What you
go-
gonna do?
He's catapulting himself up the ladder, which doesn't make any sense.
Catapult your ass off the screen.
What up? I ain't gonna be where
I
I'm
love
at.
you.
That's for sure.
I love you, brother.
Love you too, man. Hey. Besides the fact,
Oh, what was that?
Look
Was
like we got the
that
live
a
report. A
was that a
trade?
report?
He said a trade.
I'm sorry that I get
Is
notifications.
Castellanos still?
Yeah, but that's a notification that somebody gets when something important happens.
I don't know. That's just regular ESPN. It could be
Yeah.
any sport.
Okay. Well, can I get a bold prediction? I know we wrapping up on time, but can I get a bold prediction going around the board? I'll start with myself. I like Korkmaz to have 12 points tonight.
Oh, he's shooting for the dungeon tonight.
It's a bold
Oh
prediction.
my God, that's bold.
Can I get your bold prediction, BG, since you shake your head?
Let's go. PJ Tucker, 3 3-pointers made. Is that
That would be
enough? Is
good.
that bold
That
enough?
would be
Do I need to go higher? Are y'all cool with 3? Is that bold enough?
It's a little bit. Just a little bit. Jose, your
I'm going
bold
with
prediction
Tobias
for tonight.
with 30
Tobias.
points.
Oh man, she just stole my. She.
Oh!
Did you say Jose?
Stole it.
Yo, that's the exact number I was gonna say for Tobias. Come on, man.
We got the same, great minds thinking alike.
All right, you got that, Jen. You lucky I like you.
What would you do otherwise?
All right.
I would like Cork. to
Montrezl
lay a
Harrell, 15
Cork-
rebounds. You getting half of that total. That we linger around.
15.
That's a bold
Oh,
prediction.
look. Let's see if you can get a double bold. How many of them gonna be offensive rebounds?
Ooh. 2.
Yeah.
If he's
No,
lucky.
4. I'm gonna say offensive.
At least 4. You
At
gotta
least
go
four.
at least 4.
Four,
Yeah.
man. If I say anything less, that's too achievable. I'm sorry.
He said 2.
Joselitos,
What's up?
take us home, brother.
You already know what time it is. It's that time. Let's go, Sixers. We got all those brands up there on the top of the screen. Let me start it off with Spotify, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, and Twitch. Damn, that's a lot. We everywhere. There's a few of them up there that ain't even there. So, like I said, you want to know
Pretty soon
about
we're
us?
gonna have to go to BG's mama's house because she don't come on our show no more.
Oh no!
That's crazy.
Gonna
Calling her
have to-
out. Let it be known. I'm about to message her right now.
Yeah,
You've
I
been
don't
called
know.
out.
If you ain't,
We're gonna
at
have to
Eat,
come to
Sleep,
our house
Sixers,
and do our show live from mama's house.
30 minutes.
Live from Mama's house. We
30
mean
minutes
that.
before every game, 30 minutes after the game. If you ain't with the Eat Sleep Sixers gang, we're on the way yet. So
We're gonna
don't
be at
forget to
BG's
tell a
mama's
friend,
house.
to tell a friend, to tell a friend. You know they'll be there.
Not to be there.
Un amigo.
Un amigo.
Que le diga.
Una amiga.
Hueva.
Y'all are crazy. Enjoy the game,
Let's
everybody.
go.
Hope we come back
Go
here and
Sixers.
listen
Let's
into
go,
the
Sixers.
song.